And let's see what Gandhi wants to do. He's got a little more dough. We'll take it. And okay, so I know there was only 4 turns there, so we want to at least give them something. Okay, we'll give them 500, which is something, and 94 now, huh? No, I'm not too worried about getting them on our side at the moment. Alright. 10 more turns for the Hubble Space Telescope. And we're doing pretty good on everything else. How are all the wars going? At war. Not at war with Mongolia, though. At war. Let's see if we can get you to go to war with George Washington. Nope. How about we get George to go to war with you? Oh, he'll take it. And cheap too. 131. And he did it. And they are at war now. So keep these wars going along. If you can do that, it can help them keep busy and, you know, keep them out of your hair. Spices and citrus. Okay. $144 and 3. I think we'll do it. Okay. And is there anything? No, you're pretty. Yeah, you guys are all happy with it. You're the most unhappy, but you're pretty far away, and you kind of have your hands full. So we're not too worried. And, you know, it's kind of nice to have, these are strong on land, so they don't do so well, these civilizations do so well, Attila and Mongolia, trying to cross the water over towards us, so it's like, yeah, it's a little cheesy, but, I mean, what are you going to do? You could constantly Manhattan or Neuschwanstein, or even Broadcast Tower. Probably go here and use the Great Engineer for that. Now the other risk that we run, 3, 6, 7, 8. Somebody. I'm thinking we may 17 turns. We may just go ahead and build the UN and lock these down possibly. I think we'll have a civilization or two vote for us. I know Washington will, and he doesn't have any problems with gold. Actually, nobody else has a problem with gold except for Attila, who has all the gold. So we would have to most likely declare war on him. Hey, we moved up. 831. We're in third. Whoa. Yep, the research agreement got canceled, and that bitch is out of the game. Thankfully, I cannot stand her. And the funny thing is, I hardly ever use. I've tried to use her a couple times, but I never have gotten. I've never really used her civilization yet as as far as playing with it. You know, I just don't like her, and she doesn't. She has the coffee house, and what is going on? Okay, she has the coffee house and the ability to annex and puppet the city-states, but I just never messed with her that much, and I know she's pretty powerful. But the games that I have played with her, I didn't play them correctly. Let's see, what should we put in here? Walls. That always sounds good. Okay. What can we do with our money? Okay, 25 turns. Is it time to give you some dough? I think so. And we'll give you another 500. Might as well lock you up. If we're going to give you 1,000, we might as well give you the whole thing. And we're at 85 happiness now. We might be able to trade off some of our luxury resources, possibly. And we are double the turn to science, so it's kind of like a nice gauge where I like to be, the turn and the science. If we could be at 800, it would be, you know, way better, which is achievable. You can, I've seen, you know, I've seen this be at 1200. It just depends on whatever map you're playing and how you play it. So yeah, you could conquer, like if I had conquered Washington, my science probably would be around 800 or 900 if I put the right buildings in there. I probably wouldn't have built Boston though, or even tried to take it, or I would have just razzed it. And then Washington and Attila have a nice little war going, so, you know, we'll just sit back and watch. What is the problem? And okay. Right. How many more turns? 14. And 8 on that. So we probably will move this over at 315 to something else to gain the boost in the research agreement, and then go back into there. What will you give me for that? Let's try 240. Okay, I didn't think so, but I thought we would try it. There we go. 209, that means you're not that angry with us anymore. Alright, and you, I know, you'll give us 140 and 1, I'm thinking. Oh, he's friendly too, I should have tried for more. And we can get some more gold here. Okay, so I'd like to stay around 150 on all of them if I can. It's not too bad. We're in decent shape. We could save a little gold just in case we want to buy another sub. But everybody else seems pretty busy or preoccupied right now, and I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem. 6 more turns for that, and 81, and they are starting to catch us a little, but if we can get this, the great scientists, and then this will push us quite far ahead, I think. I could be wrong, because a lot of times what happens is when I get to about 92%, Gandhi is at 96. So somehow with the research agreements, he sneaks in and surpasses me at the end, but usually by then I have more spaceship parts built before he does, even though he has the Apollo program right before me, or quite a long time before me. But I've only got 2 more turns for that, and then we can start building one of the spaceship parts. I forget which one, the engine or something like that. Whatever one satellites gives us, the cockpit. Okay, so right. Let's go. Can you go? Are you allowed? It's starting to lag even more, so, you know. There we go. So, once again, you know, whenever you see it get stuck like that, move ahead 10 seconds in the video, and you can save yourself quite a little bit of time, especially even like this. Just keep, you know, inching ahead. Alright. Copper. I know George has got to have plenty of copper. Now, here's a little bit of a dilemma. We could use him and build Neuschwanstein about in half the time, or we could save him and go for globalization, or we could actually build CNN Tower, which is pretty useful, but probably not so much this game, because it's not like we need to close out anything or even open up any other policies. I'll give you a little break on this. Alright. Anybody else want marble? I don't think so. Okay. So we'll just keep it. 83 happiness is substantial. We could actually even push a little more science here, and what would it take for us to build the cockpit? 33 turns, which is fine. I don't see a problem with that. If we really wanted to be greedy, we could, if we were worried about it, we could try to push this to 1 turn and finish it out, but I don't think that it's going to be a problem. I'm going to hold him and kind of finagle it when I feel it's necessary, whether or not it's CN Tower or the UN. It's not a bad thing to have the UN on your side. 7, 8, especially when, well, you're gonna have to declare war on Attila, and he's probably the only one, and you probably get 3, 8, You probably get 9 or 10 votes. Hopefully before, well, he probably would take out, well, Colombo's got quite a bit of reinforcements, so they might be able to survive for a little bit. What else could he take out? Warsaw's not even with us, so we'd only have to worry about Colombo and Zurich and Jakarta, which Jakarta might be able to hold out as well. And Zurich, man, they all got pretty nice little military, which is funny because when I play the Pangea map with about the same setup, well, not the tiny map, but the small map, and it's harder with the religion because there's only one country without a religion, so your religion doesn't push very hard unless you really make a push on it. But because I'm so focused on military, I can't really focus in on the religion as strong. So I notice, like, it's funny, some city-states won't build hardly any military, and others will build a monster military on that map. But on Earth map, it seems like, well, as you can see, well, I think they're at war. But as you can see, like, sometimes the funny thing, real funny, is like a militaristic city-state will hardly have any military, maybe because they're gifting them, but they won't have hardly any military. And then I see like something like a mercantile city-state have like a crazy number of units. So you just have to deal with this kind of stuff, you know. One thing I kind of been wondering is every game a win from any starting position? So even though I won't like reload to start somewhere else, to a better start if I start in a crappy area, I just want to see if I can do anything with the low production, low growth, if there's still any tricks that I can pull out. But I just don't know. I mean, I know in Civ 4 it was like not every starting position can win, but it seems like this game is softer, so I would think that it's more possible. What do we want to build?